From their teams here this afternoon. Ron Groover, Ted Valentine, John Gaffney are the officials, and Carlik Jones and the Cardinals with the first possession of the game.
Duke in the 3-2 zone. They pulled that zone out against Pittsburgh. It limits penetration. It limits getting into the lane. It protects Matthew Hurt from foul trouble.
A look at the starting lineup, including Jones, the Radford transfer at the point, having a terrific year. First shot is missed. And down with a rebound, Jalen Johnson, coming off an incredible game in spite of the loss at Pitt. He did not start that game, did start the second half, but he's back in the starting lineup today. This is just the second game this year where this group has started for the Duke Blue Devils.
Jalen Johnson grabbing that defensive rebound. He can rip and go and handle the ball, just not a very good pass to try to get it down court. And that's where Louisville needs to get the ball into the paint where they can make something happen. And Louisville doesn't want to just throw the ball around the perimeter. They want to penetrate this zone. From Indianapolis knocks down a three. And already a team that has not shot the ball well from the perimeter has knocked down 3 threes in this game.
A miss on this end by Jalen Johnson as he tries a three. Louisville shoots just 32% from three-point range on the season. Slazinski had a good look and a great offensive rebound by Jenkins. Of the 80 minutes, to Mike Krzyzewski's point of them falling behind. It hasn't been any better for Louisville. And Matthew Hurt,
but didn't score much in the first half, didn't do much at all. Second half, he came to life.
Davis, baseline drive, and the finish. Nicely done. 3-point play by Stewart, and back down to a 1-point game. Jones, bounce pass in traffic. J.J. Traynor follows up his miss and got nothing.
Outscored from the free throw line.
So do you think that comes from getting more opportunities, say, in the post for Hurt, who here steps out and knocks for its first real quality win of the year? Their 3 wins in the league, Jay, are over BC, Wake, and Notre Dame, who happen to be the bottom 3 teams right now in the standings of the ACC.
Yeah, I think coming into this game, Duke's the combined record of Duke's opponents in their wins was like 19-37.
Dre
to just step through and get beyond Hurt. A little step through move and got that right arm, maybe a little bit of a chicken wing to get some space, but able to finish the play as well.
Well, and now it points, and he's got by far the most impressive and enjoyable assist of the game. The had surgery, still at least several weeks away. They think they're going to get him back, but it's going to be a while, and he's really the defensive anchor.
Different things out of that set. It's like a 2-3 set among players.
Hurt steps in, looking for the foul.
All year long, but just his use of fakes. And look, he never took his eyes off the rim, but that little fake on the recovery by Slazinski just really got him to over-pursue. And then Hurt knew exactly where he was. That's a
centered in Shulman and Jay Billis. They are selling tickets here in Louisville. I think they cap out at about 3,000 in a very big building that seats more than
to play. That's pretty darn good.
Hey, can I interject with another ACC score in a game going on right now as Johnson draws the foul. Davis was inside the restricted area, so Johnson headed to the free throw line as well.
Yeah, good ball movement when Johnson got the ball off that little slip, just a little bit late, and I think it should have been a block anyway. Who knows? But John Gaffney pointing at the line 3 or 4 times just so everybody knew. Yeah, no question. That's a block whether he's on that or not.
Boy, terrific body control in the air there by Johnson. Coming off a 24-point. You're very polite to me.
Exactly.
1-point lead, Blue Devils. 3 minutes to go in the first half. Tough shot. Two years ago, Duke with an enormous comeback. And again, Goldwire with a couple of late steals. The Blue Devils roared back to win it. And then last year at Cameron, David Johnson took over the game in the second half in Durham as Louisville won on the road. Nice pass. And another one. Moore open in the corner. Short on the 3.
And Louisville doing a good job of scrambling and helping and recovering. And I'll tell you, before it gets set up, there's just a little fake. You don't even have to give a shot fake. Just a bad
gotten this year, number 21 for the Cardinals.
Almost got a quick post there for Wendell Moore.
Hurt for three.
Where he doesn't get a lot of elevation on his shot, but boy, can he drill it. 25 he had against BC and had a good offensive game against Pittsburgh, who had 15 points in that one.
Duke just 5-4 on the season. Early losses to Michigan State, Illinois, recent conference losses at Virginia Tech. And
that's by Dre Davis, getting the ball into the middle of that zone. Just a terrific cut. Doesn't charge when Matthew Hurt comes over and gets it to Withers. And Withers, watch his eyes here. Even though he knows he's going to get some contact, he never took his your eyes on the rim all the time when you're shooting.
And a significant foul, Jay, the third on Jalen Johnson. He has gone to the bench, and freshman Jamin Brakefield.
LaFonso Ellis, nice.
Like if LaFonso Ellis decides to retire and give up the belt, Nolan's in the conversation.
How about that? Steph spending the majority of the game in that 3-2 zone.
Jones the pull-up.
Got him. That's his.
Williamson, who had some nice moments in the first half for Louisville, off to Jones, who averages better than 37 minutes a game. And again, Johnson guarding Hurt. Nice look to Goldwire.
They're helping off Goldwire, so they don't really mind if he's an excellent rebounder. He was outstanding in that game against Duke. And what a play by Wendell Moore. Not only grabbed that rebound, but the last play looked like he might travel with the ball, and his second jump was excellent.
Boy, Louisville fortunate right there. Hurt had a wide open three. Now it'll be Goldwire sneaking in there trying to come up with a steal. That left Johnson open on the weak side. Air ball. Withers working hard.
Have to think. Everything else is more reacting and instinctive. You've got to walk there. Very fortunate to pick up a foul guarding DJ Stewart.
Wow, tough turnaround.
The bucket was as soon as he turned around. Smart move to put Hurt in a ball screen.
Jones over Hurt, not there. Fumble will go for Withers.
Duke has to continue to let Matthew Hurt touch the ball. Still being guarded by David Johnson.
14 lead changes and 6 ties in this game that has been played entirely in a 9-point window. Duke hasn't led by more than 3. Louisville hasn't led by more than 6.
I think Mike Krzyzewski had used Matthew Hurt in some ball screens more often. Great job by Johnson. But Krzyzewski would probably put Hurt in some ball screen situations where he'd be the screener. But he doesn't want him to pick up his 5th foul on a moving screen. So you have to be judicious and careful. But that was a great defensive play by David Johnson to break contact, get around in front, not get stuck behind the bigger Matthew Hurt.
He's really had a terrific all-round game. Jones muscling his way in. Hurt comes down and picks up the rebound for Duke.
Jalen Withers almost able to pick up an offensive rebound there.
And Mike Krzyzewski wants to use the top of the floor either right now.
I think Louisville, if they can put Matthew Hurt into a ball screen, that's what they're going to do right here.
Jones with a little Euro step.
Is that the 5th? Off Jordan Goldwire and then be able to go one-on-one against Matthew Hurt. And Hurt has his hands on him. You saw that left hand was just on Carlik Jones and all there. I mean, Chris Mack put him in a position to foul, but Hurt still fouled. You know, you give up a bucket, you can get that back. You cannot get back your 5th foul.
And interestingly, you'll remember Tuesday.
Here's an highlights, lowlights video. The footage is focused on various aspects happened in the game. Are these positive, negative, or characteristic of the player? Usually the length of the video is around 20 to 40% of the total playing time. Get a video like this. Go on focussstatsdb.com in the video editing section. Insert the name of the player. Choose the type of the video and the number of games to edit. Leave your contacts to get all the materials.